So please.
Yeah. I think once again. So as you know that my name is Raspar and I'm from the UP and my district name is Rampur and I have completed my master with the political science and my hobby is the reading books and playing badminton and diary writing. So, and with that I'm preparing for the civil service exams. So it is all about me.
Okay, so let me give you my intro, a short intro also. As you know that my name is Rekha Sharma and currently I'm living in Faridabad, that is an NCR place of Delhi. And if you talk about my, educational qualification, I'm BCom BA and seated qualified from Delhi. And my hobbies are yoga and meditation. That's all about me. Thank you so much.
Yeah. It is great. So now I'm going to ask all those questions which left by asking.
Yes,
So
yes.
yeah.
I'll try
So
to
first
give
of
you,
all,
I try to give my best of my knowledge to
yeah,
transfer.
true. Okay. So actually, I was to ask at that day that when did you start this journey and why did you start this? Because I think nowadays I have seen this trend and I'm witnessing continuously that the women are taking so much interest in learning this language and compared to the men. Even at the several time I try to reach out to the my male counterpart, but I haven't found them as much as many as the women are there on the English learning platform. So I'm asking about that. That why did you start that?
See, if you talk about my journey, I believe that life is a learning process,
That's
Since
true.
I start, since I born until the end of my life, I have to learn this. So
Yeah,
yes, when I was talking about that, my journey.
yeah,
So my journey is already been started, since I born until the end of my life, this journey will be start. Because not this language, this is applicable to all language that once you start the language, it will change basic to advanced, and this language is keep on changing. So if you ask me that I started, it's already been started, and I'm passionate about this language. And I wanted to learn it more, and I wanted to make more proficient myself in terms of accuracy and fluency, yes, and vocabulary.
yeah,
And
perfectly.
yes, and everybody is running this language behind this language because this is a global language, and at least you should know it.
Yeah,
It's a
I know
global
very
language.
well.
You should know it. Everybody is using it. It's like that only, and everybody is taking interest in that language also.
So, are you passionate about learning this language, or there are any other language in your basket to learn further? So, are you
Yeah,
just
I
stick
know.
to that?
No, I'm not. I'm only passionate about this language only because I know three languages. One is Hindi, one is mother tongue, my mother tongue, and because I'm basically from Uttarakhand, so there is a Pahari language over there. I don't. I just speak and understand that language only. I don't write it, and yes, I'm passionate about this language, English, because it has kind of a magic because everybody, the world is running behind this language. So I'm very curious about it. What's that in language? So I want to learn it. Yes, you can say I'm passionate about.
Yeah. So that it is the super quality of India that we are divided in the like in the so many languages and there are the different kind of the language and the I think with that we are united by civilization. So I think the language is something. Sometimes we also see that we have seen the protest in the South India that
Yes, of
yeah,
course, of course. Agreed that on point.
yeah. So I think in my case, I'm also looking for like learning the new language, which is the Tamil. After
Oh,
this language, and even before like ending of this year, so I have decided that from the new year I would start for the Tamil language. Just for the, I will take the little step because
mm-hmm.
I know that learning the Tamil language is very difficult compared to
Of
the English
course.
language. Yeah.
Indeed. It's a very
So
difficult language. Yes, I heard about this
yeah,
language. Difficult.
yeah. Because I
Mm-hmm.
feel that
Yes,
yeah.
please continue.
Yeah, I'm saying that it is only India around the world, across the world, that where there are so many languages. Like each state, more or less, the each state has their own language. Even in the within the state, there are the different languages. For example, I come from the UP, so there are although the language is the Hindi, but in the eastern UP, like and the western UP and the other part of the UP, there are the
Yes,
several, yeah, there are the several other languages which are spoken by the people, like which we call the Braj language and the Abdi
Raj.
language, and
Yes, of
the
course.
yeah,
The language is a very integral part of India, and it changes at every kilometers.
yeah. And the one more thing which I would like to add here, that have you heard about the 1970 war between the India and the Pakistan, which happened because uh, the participant of the Bengal was based on the language, because in the Pakistan, there is a Urdu language, and
Mm.
at the same time in the Bangladesh there is the Bangladeshi language. So the participant had happened on the basis of the language. Even in the India, there are the like you know I would say that I should not say that there are the many states which try to like sometimes divide the community and the society on the just basis of the language, that we will not tolerate if you impose the Hindi, and we will not tolerate it. But I don't think so, because if you are living in the like in the India, so it is happen that you can't speak in Hindi, but somewhere you should try to speak in Hindi. So
Yes,
that is why
yes.
yeah, that is the reason why I'm trying to learn the Tamil language, because in the Tamil Nadu, so there is a like a kind of the, you can say you can say hate towards the Hindi language, because they consider that the government is trying to impose the Hindi language on them. So I think if we learn their language, then they will try to learn our language. So it
So
is my
I
feeling.
believe it. Actually, I don't have any interest, and I don't very passionate about learning. So you have to do the work with which you are enjoyable, with which you feel very lovable. So I'm enjoying this language, so that's why I'm.
Yeah. So did you like join any app through which you start your journey, or just you start by on yourself?
I don't. Yes, I don't have any app. It's just that I have and I have just searched, and I have saw many people are conversation with each other, and that's what I'm doing it. That's the only
No,
app
yeah,
I
actually, I
just
was
listen.
just thinking. Yeah,
Mhm.
I was
Yes.
just thinking at. I was just thinking at that day that somewhere you did join any app, because you are speaking with so much fluency. So I thought that I should
Oh, no,
ask that question to you.
no, no, I'm not. I have just started my YouTube channel. It's just 7 to 8 days ago. Just started. Before that, I was uploading so many videos. It's fun kind of videos. But when I searched on the YouTube that there is a kind of conversation people are having, so I got interest on that. So I decided now what let us start that. Let's do it because I'm enjoying it.
Yeah, true. So what has been your medium while you were in the school, your school times and your college time?
Okay, since first totally in Hindi medium. When I was in the college, then I adopted a English. Bit scared of that. I'm taking a English medium. Pata nahi, I don't know I will doing it or not. This, but I was that time in Hindi medium. From sixth standard, I have started my A, B, C, D. The colors name, the fruits name, everything.
So could you repeat whatever you have mentioned, because I haven't heard, because your voice was not coming properly.
Okay, so once one more time, I just start again. You just talking about you asked the question that what was the medium of my education,
Yeah,
right?
true. Yeah,
That
yeah,
is
of
okay.
course.
I would like to add on here that I have started my journey since first class to till 12th. I was in Hindi medium. I have started my ABCDs from sixth standard. CD, colors name, fruits name, animals name, just to beginning that time. When I was in the college, then I have adopted English medium because that time I was in bit of encouragement, or you can say I have gone through this passionate language. I was diverted to that language.
Yeah, true. So same things had happened with me also when I was in the. I have complete my the intermediate with the Hindi medium, and after when I enter in like my college life, so I also transform from
So
the Hindi to English. So
now I would like to raise a question here. So since you said that you are in Hindi medium, I said that I'm in a Hindi medium, right? So do
yeah,
you
of course.
really believe that? Do you really believe that? if we are in Hindi medium, we can't be able to speak in Hindi because many people are asking me, many people are giving me the excuses that we are from Hindi medium, that's why we are not fluent, that's we are covering up this language. Do you really believe that?
No, I don't believe at all. Even
Mm.
a little bit, because it is just excuses. Because if you're not taking the step in the right direction at the right time, and instead of taking the positive way, this actually what happened. Sometimes we start by comparing ourselves with other. For example, even it's happened with me even now also that if someone is speaking so fluently, so we start comparing that he is speaking just because he come from that background, since like he has been like in his background in that language. But uh, but you if you work really hard, so I don't think that there is something like that to be fair about that.
Yes, that's what I
And
believe, and I would like to add in here that success does not come occasionally, but what you have to do, you have to be very consistent with that, right?
yeah, perfect. So so i'm like uh, i'm i'm asking the other question. So what are you doing right now, like for flourishing your like fluency, and are you working on your grammar skill, or just through your
You
practice?
know, yes, what I feel that everybody's yes, 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 you ask a very relevant question, that grammar and fluency, because many people are asking me about the grammar. What is grammar? Because I wanted to learn about grammar. I believe that grammar is an integral part of this language, no doubt at all, no question on that. Integral, but it's just that to improve the grammar, what you have to do, you have to just improve your listening skills first, reading skills first, because doing these skills, doing improving these skills, you will learn the grammar gradually, because everybody knows about present tense, past tense, future tense, in Hindi and English and everything, everybody knows it. When you will read it, when you will listen, then you will automatically learn about the grammar, where you have to and the second thing, to improve your grammar, you have to create the imaginary scenario around you, that
Yeah,
find incident, picnic incident, it may be a quarrel incident, anything. Just create an imaginary scenario around you and try to make a talk yourself as much as you can, and try to make the sentences on that incident. That will help you a lot to improve your fluency as well as your grammar. That's what I'm
yeah,
doing.
yes. And whatever you have mentioned, I think the list, whatever you have mentioned, I did everything. For example, when I was starting from
Mm-hmm.
the speaking point of view, when I
Mm-hmm.
took the classes from the Kilpengo, so there were so many Twitter who suggest me the same thing. So I also start by speaking by myself through like whatever things are in my room. So I start by myself talking to in that way.
That's the
And
best part, best way,
yeah,
that's what I'm doing, because right now I'm alone, I'm enjoying my company. What do I do? Start talking yourself.
yeah, true. Even sometime if I walk down on the street, so I start by talking myself in that language very. And sometimes people ask me that what are you, blabbering? So I just say that it it is not your business. So
Yes, of
they
course.
think,
Yes, we are doing it. We are improving it. You are laughing. Okay, you laugh. You just laugh it. We are improving it
yeah,
because and our subconscious mind that what we are doing. This is the best way to improve our fluency.
yeah. So does this happen with you that when like you talk in English, it's happened with me. So that is why I'm asking to you that when
Yes.
you speak in that language, so like I'm talking to you, then somebody is walking away like beside me. So they think that what are you talking about, and that will you become like a businessman by talking in that language. So does this happen with you that people try to demotivate that by learning this language? This is not so important.
Of course, many people in my society, I'm living this society, many people are asking me, because my kids are, I have a twins baby and both are talking, I'm talking with them English. Everybody, just throwing the words and just pulling my legs. What are you doing? Why are you not, why are you, emphasis on English language? Why don't you teach your kids Hindi medium? They're pulling my leg in that way. Sometimes they said, you don't know how to speak. You are using a wrong grammar. You are using a gram framing of, framing a sentence. Everyone, I have everybody pulled my leg, but you just keep them everything beside and just do and focus on your goals, on your objective. That's what I did.
True. And same things also happened with me because there were few my friends and few other person when I started this language from the speaking point of view. So they were, like throwing the question over me that at that point of time that why are you converting yourself from that language. So but now when I talk to someone in front of them, so they just say that, oh, have you improved so much, and we don't
Ah,
know like
yes.
that. So I think now they are wondering that what we are doing right now. So
Yes,
and even
that
the
time they got stunned. That time they
yeah,
got stunned. Before that, earlier that they are making fun of us. They are making a, it kind of, they presenting us like a barrel of life. After some
yeah,
time, when we achieve our goal and we are focused on our goal, instead of what the people are saying, we are focusing on goal and we achieve somewhere we achieve. Then they are the people who now praise us. Oh, you got this, and they
yeah.
sometimes they were jealous also.
Yeah, true. Actually, there was a video on the Clipingo which I upload my YouTube channel. So at that day, someone from my village, so they saw that video to my father that your why is talking to girls because the daughter was the female. So at that day, my father called me that when will you come to home? I said that I will one day. So when I reach out to my home, so my father asked me that what is this. So I just explained him everything, and after that he convinced with me whatever I told him.
Hmm.
So, but yes, uh, from the surrounding environment, I think that is not good for me at that point of time when I start and even till now. But there is a teacher with whom I learned the grammar structure when I was in the my college life because I was trying to convert my medium. So because it may be that when you speak to someone, then for you grammar is not so important. But when you come to the like writing part, so then
Right.
there's
Yes.
there must be your focus on the grammar part. So I was
Writing part, the grammar is
yeah
a very necessary for the writing part. And yes, of course, I would like to add on here also. When you learn the grammar, that make you more confident
that's true.
in terms of writing, in terms of speaking. Yes, that's why I said now, see, grammar is an integral part of English language.
Yeah. Actually, right now I'm watching the English movie. So where I get the sentence structure is very small compared to very long because
Mhm.
sometimes we see in the books and talking to other we make very long tenses. But in the movies and like sometime on the podcast we get very short and very small sentence structure of the very long things whatever we want to convey to other.
Yes,
So I
I always advise to the people that when they are asking the question that how to frame the sentences, I even just said them, try to make small sentences instead of going to a long sentences, framing a long that will puzzle you. So we start your
yeah,
journey with the small sentences that will help you to make all long sentences. Then jump into the long sentences.
yeah. And even I have also observed this that when you want to convey your things to other, when you
Mm-hmm.
take like small sentence structure, then you convey your thing very clearly. But you take the like a long tense. So I think sometimes people also don't understand what you want to tell them or her
Yeah, it
because
happens. Mm.
yeah. So our conversation should be like in the very small way. It should not be that we are trying to explain everything in very large words and sometimes we use very unusual, but try to just to show that we have the good command on the vocab. I think our word also should be very common so that everyone can understand that what is the
So
meaning of the word.
depend on the people, how the people is in front of you. If the people is bit low, you can talk with him or his like that only, that way only, and like you said that your basket is full now, of
Yeah,
course.
true.
So chalo, let's okay then, just let's wind up this session, and hopefully meet again with a good discussion on a good topic so that other people can also be motivated.
Yeah, and very thanks to you to eliminate the all things which were in my mind to ask you. And very thanks. for that.
Okay, my pleasure, my pleasure, my pleasure. Thank you so much. And bye bye. Good luck for your exam and keep up the good work. Bye bye.
Thank you.